Nice bump. I was literally doing the same thing earlier.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Paint the Champ podcast here on this Saturday night. Mr. Sean Michaud, sitting right over there. How's it going, my friend? Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. So much going on, so much to recap. We hope you're all having a great start to your weekend. The weather
Hold on.
doesn't know what the hell it wants to do.
I had to fix it. I had to say Boston.
Yeah, you got to. That's your new Jay Tatum shirt, isn't it?
No, it's my
it's your Jaylen Brown shirt. I see.
I have a Jay
now,
Tatum shirt, but it's not on me right now.
Now, Sean, let's get into that because we had a fantastic time here at the Boston Celtics game.
What a wild week for the Celtics, honestly. Starting from last Friday, we'll talk about that, and then we'll talk after that. We'll talk about last night's game.
Yes, we will. Big shout out to listen, TD Garden is something else for a Celtics game, man. I know you've been to TD Garden for a Celtics game before. Right? You've
look at what we got.
Those
look at these posters.
No, I got mine behind me over here. Yeah. Dude, hold on. I gotta feature you. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to feature Sean here. Hold on. So you can show everybody.
Why is this one?
don't rip it.
Well, the other one's kind of ripping. I don't know.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Because I want to show it. Because it's actually cool art.
It's a really cool poster. So when we walked in, we grabbed the poster.
This is what we grabbed first. Is the back home Celtics one.
Vistaprint, yeah.
Yeah, the Vistaprint. But Kirk Wallace, bonus Wallace, I think that's what it is. But I just love the art style. It's very
super cool.
Like 90s kind of like, that type of
art style,
kind of.
Street art, 90s street art style, yeah.
Like if I was in Chalk Zone, I'm going in this. This is not Chalk, but
that's a great one.
But when we came in, we had some really good seats. Sat in Lodge 19, right behind the west side or the east side. I don't remember what side.
The west side of the stadium,
west side
of the arena. Yeah,
more diagonally from the basket. But anyways, I never got the authentic fan poster, so this is the back. And
Yeah, and then the
And
dude.
this is a limited edition for I guess the Chinese New Year one. Um,
Yeah.
I know they had a really cool one last night. I saw on TV. Um, you could put back to each other.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
No, there was a 3 out of 6 series, so they were doing like
yeah,
they're doing the 6 total.
yeah, they did. They had Jason Tatum on the one from last night, of course.
Oh, of course, and they had the
Well,
T-shirts
yeah.
too.
Let's talk about not last night's game. Let's talk about the other night, the last Friday's
Yeah,
night game.
dude. Tip off was incredible. We got a video here for you all. It was such a good time. Sean got
Yeah,
this tip off video.
yeah. I always had to give it to him. I didn't get much of the rest of the game. I was too focused on it.
Big block to start the game,
You
though.
hear my voice. With my voice, with a great block, and then we're all way up there.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was. I mean, overall for the game,
I know.
Brooklyn just wasn't. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Brooklyn was competing for like the first quarter and a half.
Yeah, no one shot their free throws in the first half.
Well, we can make free throws.
Jaylen Brown missed 4 of the 3 throws in a row.
Right. And then we noticed he had his arm worked on too.
Yeah. And then he, of course, came back and got 28 points with
of course,
name Nicolo.
Oh yeah, Vooch had a good
He's unfortunately injured, but
dude, I know. Yeah, that was. We'll get into last night's game and everything that happened too, but no, listen. If he's watching right now, if he's one of the 3 viewers that we have to start off the stream tonight, big shout out to Vinny and his girlfriend, dude.
Yes,
Vinny was awesome. Listen, Celtics fan, but also a New York
Jets fan. Yeah, which was
we sat there, we talked Jets, we talked basketball, man.
You guys talked
big
Jets.
shout out. Yeah, that's true. We did. But big shout out to Vinny, man. Really cool dude. New as sports, man. Vinny, if you're watching, I think we might have to have you on the show at some point just to talk about sports in general. It's a really cool dude. I don't know, Sean. Let's get into like what was your highlight of the evening in terms of the game and then your own experience. Those 2 things.
I think the game itself, with especially the third quarter, where when they just started hitting those threes. There's everyone hitting threes, and especially the fourth quarter as well. We're up by like 30 points, and they're still hitting threes. Oh my god,
yes!
Like everyone
Non-stop.
was hitting. Do you know what the percentage was for the final 3-point at the end of the game?
Highest in NBA history. Was it something like 82.5% or something crazy?
I believe it was 65% actually from threes. But I
thought it was in the 80s. Oh, okay. Maybe the total field goal percentage was in the 80s.
Let me check that.
I think it was the highest in NBA history.
But for probably the best experience, like my personal experience, is going to a game with you, honestly.
Yeah.
We knew we wanted to do a Celtics Nets game for a long time. This is your first time going to a Celtics game in general.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
I've
been to a couple Celtics game a long time ago, but it hasn't changed. But yeah, go ahead. Why you do that? I want to look at the percentage.
Yeah, no. TD Garden was incredible for my first Celtics game that I've ever been to. I mean, you guys see it on TV all the time. The introduction that the Celtics have, when you're there in person, it's a totally other experience. It's a total out of body experience. Just the way the arena rumbles, the player introductions. It's really great.
So Brooklyn had a 41 3-point percentage, which was surprising. And then Celtics had a 65 from 3-point.
65. I don't know where I got the 80% number.
Yeah. It was 67 for field goal, 49 for field goal for Brooklyn. Yeah. Celtics hit 22 out of 34 for threes. Should see what 84. No, the percentage lead was 95. Maybe that's what you saw.
Oh, maybe.
The largest lead was 41. Well, here's the thing. The Nets had more points in the paint, well, more than the Celtics, which is 54.
Oh, interesting.
48, which we saw that.
We did.
Both had the same turnovers.
Which is surprising. I feel
Nets
like
had, Nets had more fast break points.
That's fair.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
You probably saw the free throw percentage was 81.
I think. Yeah, that's probably what I saw.
Thought. Yeah.
Yep. But no, TD Garden was incredible. Yeah, no, TD Garden was incredible. For my first Celtics game, the overall experience, even being a fan of the opposing team, like it was absolutely incredible. The gentleman that was sitting off to the left of me was a huge Celtics fan. And he kept leaning over to me and he kept asking questions about the Brooklyn Nets. Like, oh, what about Danny Wolf? What about this? And what about listen, I can't believe I'm saying this, Sean. Okay. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I understand we run Painting the Chat podcast based out of New England, Boston sports. We're all about it. For years, I've been told, don't go to TD Garden because the fans are rowdy. They're rude. And they're going to throw beers at you. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. I'm going to be honest, folks. If you are hearing that narrative, the guy to the left of me was far from that example. I mean, at one point he felt so bad for me, Sean. You got up to the bathroom that he got 3 beers, one for his wife, one for him, and he got one for me. And I was like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, you're losing by 25. I feel bad.
Oh, so you didn't drink?
I didn't drink. No.
You just downpoured it, and I didn't see you downpour it.
Yeah, no. I was like, you can give it to somebody else. I'm like, I really appreciate you. 100% free beer, absolutely. But like, it's the cordiality, right? It's that whole like everybody says that Boston fans are rowdy, this and that and this. That. I can say that about Philly fans too, like fans from Philadelphia. I've had nothing but great experiences. Even I will say with Philadelphia Phillies fans, I'll even say that. I get along with a couple of them.
I'm just saying it's every team has those types of fans that do it. Everyone's experience is just not one.
The majority are really good people that when you're a fan of the opposing team, they actually want to know more about why you're a fan of that team and want to get to know your team more.
Yeah.
It's really, it was a very,
I can't
not
say
used to that experience.
Fans, though.
No, and I think that was the difference, right? I think if that was
there's some Yankees fans like are actually decent, like to learn all that. Like,
what are you talking about?
Just from experience.
You're saying that? Okay.
Just from experience. Really? People I've talked to that are Yankees fans, so I mean, it's just fun. It's just fun in games. It's not really.
We have a breakthrough in Painting the Chat podcast. We got some Yankees fans.
But still, fuck the Yankees.
It's fuck the Yankees, of course. I think if I was wearing a Knicks hat and it was Celtics versus Knicks, it would have been completely different.
There were a couple of Nets fans in the crowd.
Yeah, there were.
They were showing on the big screen. Of course, they didn't want to show us.
Of course, they didn't want to show us.
Even the authentic fan photo, they saw. Look, it's a Nets and Celtics person together. Swipe left.
Ain't gonna happen. No, I mean, I was really impressed with the venue. I was very impressed by the fans. Listen, I've always seen the Celtics as my second favorite team. Always. I've always respected the franchise. I can't say the same with football. I've never really respected the New England Patriots as like a second team for me. It's always been the Philadelphia Eagles.
I agree with that. Even it's funny. 2 New Englanders not fans of the Patriots.
No, like we cover the Patriots. I follow a lot of the Patriots stuff, but we follow the Eagles, the Packers, the Jets. I don't even know what another team would be. That would maybe the LA Chargers,
49ers,
yeah,
maybe the Raiders back in the day.
back in the day. Yeah. Um,
before they
I was
changed.
really,
Before,
yeah, to Las Vegas. Yes, correct. Moving out of Oakland.
yeah,
Um, but I was really impressed with the venue, Sean. TD Garden, I've been nothing but impressed with. I went to see John Mayer there years ago. Loved seeing concerts there. Basketball's a whole other experience. I am a big fan
I
of what the
do.
Celtics are
I
doing.
mean, I've done concerts there. I've done a basketball game. I'm not even a huge hockey fan or a Bruins fan, but I would love to go to a Bruins game
Yeah, be great to
just
see
for
it.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a really fun game to be at. And anyway, I want to get into what happened last night
What happened last
because a
night?
certain individual returned to the court for the Boston Celtics. Sean, that intro and when Jason Tatum
We
was
were,
announced,
we were for the folks at home. We were FaceTiming the whole game.
whole game,
Um,
FaceTiming the whole game.
we had to. It was JT coming back. Um,
Slow start.
started off struggling a few times.
Yeah.
I expected that as usual, but as time came on, more in the third quarter,
Yep.
he's starting, especially when Jalen uh, missed that three, and then
Hmm.
JT dunked it, and then literally the next play after a couple plays after JT hit a three. So he's like, okay, we're in. We don't have a video right now to show you, but
No, but yeah. I think we just recently reposted it over on our X account, so you can go on over to Twitter
yes,
and see it. But um, yeah, slow start. Jalen even was trying to figure it out too. I think this is what we expected from Tatum completely. What he ended up with 20 minutes, 21 minutes total on the
I think
court,
I think 25 minutes. He played
25.
he played a couple of minutes in the fourth quarter, but he I think it was 22 or 23 because he was up at 20 minutes when he came in the fourth quarter. He played all four
Right.
quarters, so um,
So you got an extra like,
I could pull the best stack really quickly.
yeah. But I mean, when you look at that stat line for the first game in 298 days for Jason Tatum, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. I mean, listen, that's pretty great.
What did I say before?
23?
I said 25 before, right? He played 20.
25, yeah,
He
sorry.
played 27 minutes. So
Wow, a couple extra. Okay. He almost pushed 30 minutes. Wow.
I mean, yeah, he got three threes. He went six for 16. So I mean, it was
It's
a good
impressive.
rebound. He almost got a triple double. So
He was super close to a triple double last night. Yeah.
I thought he had like 8 or 9 assists at the time when he had six
Seven,
assists, but
got 7 assists.
well, I guess some of them didn't count. But this is what we were expecting him to be
Yes.
coming back like this. This feels like a Jason Tatum, not superstar there with the stat line, but like
Right.
a player that's coming back from injury. That's like a superstar, if you know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get at.
Yeah. I mean, Jason,
Here's all smiles and all that.
he was. And the thing with Jason Tatum last night, too, that I think was really great to see was he had some missed threes. He had the air ball, and then he had the missed dunk, which was a little embarrassing. But you know what? To be honest with you, I love that human factor. It's like I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't really played real minutes just yet on the court.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like an idiot a few times. Like I'm gonna look like a doofus a few times out here. And he took it with stride. He went back to the bench. He was laughing. Joe was laughing. They were, high fiving and
I loved
slapping each
all
other
the
on the back. Like,
responses from the other players. I saw a little bit of highlighted Jalen Brown talking about on Twitch, on his Twitch, whatever,
yeah,
saying he was happy to finally be back, getting his brother back for our team, and let's get back and get it to the championship or to the finals. But a big
yeah,
loss thing, Nikola injured for a bone fracture on his finger.
Yeah, that surprised me. We were watching live.
Yeah, he's going to be. I saw Sean's tweeted that he was out. He's going to be out for a month. So
wow, interesting. Okay,
so
so now,
he won't. He probably won't play like the first round of the finals, the playoffs. I think when is the playoffs?
No, we're weeks away. I think we're only like 2 or 3 weeks away. Final games I think are not this coming weekend, but next weekend, the following weekend. So 2 weekends from now, if I'm not mistaken. We usually hit April, and the shit hits the fan in terms of which teams are in and which teams are out.
June and July was like the finals.
Yeah, correct. Listen, I'm bummed that Nikola Vucevic is out as well. But Keita last night.
Man.
Naemis Keita.
Can we talk about Keita for a quick second?
I think we need to talk about Keita for a second.
Like
because
what he's done for this team when Jason Tatum's out, and like in general for like a good center.
Yeah.
And he can hit threes. I mean,
no, he is absolutely stellar. Like you said, can hit threes, no problem. Listen, you want to talk about a team player too.
16 points last night, 6 for 8. I mean, he didn't hit a 3 last night, but 15 rebounds. Like that's like what we need for a center.
Yes.
He only turned the ball over once, no assists, but he played really well for 26 minutes last night.
I mean, look at that, man. How can you, as a Celtics fan, be upset with that face?
It was funny. Last night we were looking for Celtics cards for him. None yet.
Yeah, nothing.
So wherever that drops, I want. If anyone has one, I want an auto of Keita, please.
Yeah, we need a Naemis Keita card auto very quickly. But look I mean, this guy, he's incredible. Like even in person, watching him dunk, rebound, make assists where possible, whether that's, getting under the net, getting the ball, and then distributing back out. Like he's dynamic, man. And you look back at what Sacramento.
It's such a perfect fit for the
Celtics. He is. He really is. But you look at, I'm going to say this now, Sacramento misused his talent completely.
Sacramento wasn't going anywhere, so it was like, I guess they had to move him. And now and now he's gonna play for a championship run.
Well deserved too.
Yeah,
well deserved. Really excited to see with Tatum back as well, Sean. What his minutes look like going forward. I think their next.
I didn't expect 27 minutes. I honestly thought he was going to play 15 minutes.
Celtics have a big game tomorrow, 1:00.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Cavaliers in Cleveland. 1:00 on ABC. Cleveland is favored by 1.5 points. So, I mean, Cleveland's 39 and 24.
They're pretty dead, almost tied for how many games they won.
The one thing I will say in this matchup, as we're kind of previewing it for tomorrow, I didn't think I was going to do it, but let's do it while we're here. Previewing this matchup, I understand Cavaliers. Actually, sorry, game odds just switched because there was literally just some news.
ESPN says 56.8 matchup predictor, then 43.2 for Celtics.
What's interesting, though, based on the news, if you scroll down, Sean, and I just looked at Twitter as well.
Oh, I'm on the ESPN app of the game.
Me too. And I just looked on Twitter as well to confirm it. Donovan Mitchell is still out. He's still out.
Is he still out? Is this it?
It says out.
That's a
Don. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see now.
Yep. So Donovan Mitchell is still out.
So I didn't realize how many players the Cavs are out.
Yes. So this is the thing, where the matchup predictor, folks, if you utilize the ESPN app,
Jared Allen is
where
out too.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, with the Cleveland Cavaliers favored 56.8% to the Celtics 43.2%, that doesn't match up with what we're seeing with the game odds, which is the Celtics now favored by 1.5 points. So it's really going to be a tight game, is what they're saying. I think that's incorrect. If you don't have Donovan Mitchell, if you don't have Jared Allen, you're heavily relying upon Evan Mobley. You're heavily relying upon, I'm trying to think of who else they've been kind of going to recently.
That spread has to be higher, honestly. Or
for the Celtics.
Yeah.
For the Celtics, you're right. I think it definitely does need to be higher. I'm just going back into the Cavaliers stats recently. I mean, the leading point scorer is Donovan Mitchell. The leader in rebounds is Evan Mobley. You can't rebound your way to a win against the Celtics. Darius Garland, like, he's averaging right now.
Also, Donovan Mitchell has the highest assists too, compared to Derek White. So it's like,
for Cleveland tomorrow, they're going to have to be heavily reliant upon James Harden, Darius Garland, and, of all people, Evan Mobley.
No.
Is that a big three that can be, now with Tatum back in the lineup, can they compete?
Who's going to be covering Tatum? Because I feel like that would be Donovan Mitchell.
They're going to put, it would be originally Donovan Mitchell. I think that they're going to put somebody like DeAndre Hunter, or they're going to put Jalen Tyson up against him.
But now the Cavs have a problem. I got to guard Brown and Tatum now. They're probably going to heavily more on Brown because Tatum's coming back from an injury. But now with Donovan Mitchell, I feel like they're going to heavily guard both of them at the same time.
James Harden only has 9 games played coming off of injury after the trade, during the trade deadline. So 33 minutes in those 9 games, 19 points. You're gonna put James Harden on Jaylen Brown? I don't think so. I just don't see how we can favor the Cavaliers tomorrow. I don't see how the people are favoring the Cavaliers. I don't think it's going to be close. I think that the Celtics are going to run away in the fourth quarter with this thing.
I mean, depending how much they're going to put Tatum in, it's going to be cut back. They'll just give him a little breather, or he's going to play maybe 30 minutes tomorrow instead of 27.
Right.
Because it seems like, as they were talking about in the pregame, that they're going to rank up the time. We all thought it was going to be 20 minutes. He played 27 minutes last night.
Yeah, right. The whole conversation was 20 minutes. Even some places were like maybe 15, maybe 16 minutes total. He almost did 30.
He was ready. He wanted to play.
Yep. You're right. He was ready to play, and he wasn't going to mess around with that either. So I don't know. I think we're going to just have to wait and see in terms of how they want to play that out with him tomorrow. Of course, injury lists change, right? Like, suddenly Jared Allen could be better. I don't know. I'm highly doubting that. But
yeah, I mean, it's a leg injury for him, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
No, sorry, it's a knee injury.
Knee injury.
I don't know what type of knee injury it is, but I don't watch the Cavs, so I don't know what injury it is.
Right. So it's just something for us to keep an eye on tomorrow when we're watching the game. You know, how many more? Does Tatum get more time? Do they lean back on Jaylen Brown a little bit more, or do we see Jordan Walsh get some playing time? Do we see, you know what I mean? Like if things get out of hand and Cleveland can't handle this team,
apparently he's ready. I mean, he's not. He was injured, or he's not injured. He was out for being sick, whatever. So I feel like he's going to be put in. He's going to play.
Play some minutes, yeah.
Probably less.
Baylor Shireman too.
Yeah, I think what
he's been automatic from threes. Yeah,
yeah. Hugo Gonzalez as well.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I kind of like the dynamic of Hugo and Kita for rebounding and all that. I think Hugo has a better 3-point percentage shooter than Kita is, but
I think he's better than Baylor Shireman too, just barely.
No,
but I mean, you could literally put Hugo, Baylor, and Sam Hauser out there and just have Keita under the net and just continue to pass out to them and just shoot threes.
Maybe Pritchard will have a night off, maybe so he doesn't. Because if he goes by his numbers,
the cycle. What was his total points last night?
I believe it was 22.
Okay,
I think
so. Right. So based on trend, though, you would say he's gonna be not great tomorrow. Right?
That's not what I want, but
you look at that stat line, though.
You
look at that stat line. If I were on DraftKings, I would not be putting my money on Peyton Pritchard tomorrow.
I mean, he had 18 points, but he shot 2 from 8 for 3-pointers, which is unusual for him. But
yeah,
he was really into the paint like last night, so as well.
Yeah, he was. He was driving the ball a lot.
Oh wow, he didn't realize he played 34 minutes. The most out of everyone.
Played a lot of minutes. Yeah, he was out there a lot. All right, so Celtics tomorrow against the Cavaliers. Awesome time in Boston here. Really enjoyed it. Cannot wait for our next big Celtics game. Jason Tatum's back, folks. Keep your eyes on the amount of minutes he gets. Sean, let's get into this before we close out with a couple of other subjects here on this evening. Haven't done this in a little bit of time. I'm excited to get back to it. You want to do the song? You got the song? You gonna hum it for us? You gonna?
What I love even more is pouring over box scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys,
what is that? New music in the background?
Girls, yeah, new vibes here on this fine PTC painting the chat. Box scores update happening right here. Sean, looking across the league. I'm going to start in the NHL this evening in hockey. The Utah Mammoth are taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. That game is tied in the second period, 1-1. The Boston Bruins won in Boston at the Garden today, 3-1 over the Washington Capitals. Seattle Kraken take on the Ottawa Senators tonight at 10 o'clock over on ESPN. Ottawa favored in that matchup against the Kraken. In Major League Baseball, in spring training, the Nationals are beating the Yankees right now to bottom of the 8th, 3-0. Rockies and Dodgers just getting started. The Mets beat the Cardinals 3-2. Astros over the Marlins 5-4. Orioles and Braves tied 2-2. Red Sox over the Rays 2-0. Listen, Christian Campbell continues to have a really great spring. Curious to see, does Campbell make the roster based on this?
Yeah, does that carry over to the first couple weeks of Major League Baseball? Who knows? I would hope so.
No, I would hope so too. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Detroit Tigers 5-3. Toronto Blue Jays over the Philadelphia Phillies 1-0. The Chicago Cubbies over the Las Vegas. Currently, the Sacramento Athletics 4-3. The Guardians over the Padres 7-1. Kansas City Royals over the Reds 6-2. Giants over the Rangers 7-5. Brewers over the Angels 7-1. White Sox over the Mariners 5-1. Great game for Colt Emerson. Looked really good out in the field. Great prospect for the Seattle Mariners. Got to keep an eye on him this season. San Francisco Giants over the Diamondbacks 7-4. And finally, in that split squad between the Angels and the Athletics, the Angels, of course, took both games because the Athletics are the Athletics. They're just not ready for the big stuff yet. That game was a 3-0 final. Heading over to the NBA this evening. Listen, we got something going on down in Atlanta tonight here, Sean. The Philadelphia 76ers and the Atlanta Hawks tied 102-102 with 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in the fourth. On NBA TV. Super tight game. Might be worth tuning into if you want to see a close ending to a game. Magic over the Timberwolves today, 119-92. Fantastic game for Desmond Bane. Looking really solid these last few games for the Orlando Magic. My money has been on Orlando to do some big stuff, especially heading towards the playoffs.
I would love to see them go far in the playoffs. It's like I know you said in the beginning of the season, and I didn't believe that the Magic were going to be this good. I was wrong.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Really good. The Clippers are taking on the Grizzlies tonight at 8:00 p.m. The Clippers are favored by 7.5. Jazz take on the Bucks tonight at 8:00 in Milwaukee. Milwaukee favored by 9.5 points. And the Warriors take on the Thunder. Big matchup. Steph Curry versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA himself. 8:30 p.m. on ABC. Oklahoma City is favored by 13.5 points. It looks like that one might get a little bit ugly. In NCAA men's, North Carolina is taking on Duke this evening. That is for, big game right there. That's, I believe, part of the ACC tournament, correct? That's the ACC championship or tournament?
I believe.
Well,
Duke's up by 14 points.
Duke's up big time right now over on North Carolina. 60-44. That game is in the second.
In the pack house of Duke.
House of Duke there. Number 20 Arkansas defeats Missouri in overtime today, 88-84. Number 7 Houston takes care of business against Oklahoma State, 82-75. Louisville beats number 22 Miami in the ACC, beating them 92-89. So that drops Miami outside of the top 25. Most likely, they've lost to two unranked teams over the last 5 weeks. So
we'll see. Look for them. So
we'll see where that leads. Vanderbilt over number 23 Tennessee, 86-82. Number 5 Florida over Kentucky, 84-77. Tonight at 8:30 on ESPN, Auburn versus Alabama men's basketball. That's always a big time rivalry.
That's going to be a good game. You're rooting for those Bama. We're going for a long time. Let's go.
That's right. Alabama is favored, Sean, by 6.5 points against those Auburn Tigers. Texas Tech takes on BYU at 10:30 p.m. on ESPN. BYU favored by 2.5. And of course, number 2 Arizona takes on Colorado. 11 o'clock on ESPN2. Arizona favored by 13.5 points. In the NCAA women's, number 24 Ole Miss is losing to number 4 Texas, 42-32. UConn took care of Georgetown today, 84-39. Sean, UConn continues to roll.
That is UConn for you. Especially with, I think Sarah Strong had a really good game tonight.
She did.
I was going to look at the stats, but anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, go. Yep, that's fine. Number 13 Duke just sneaks by unranked Notre Dame, 65-63. That's in the semifinal of their ACC tournament. Okay. UCLA over number 11 Ohio State, 72-62.
Sorry,
nice.
Everyone played really well, so there's not one person that had like over 20. So
right. Number 3 South Carolina over number 6 LSU, 83-77. That was a big game. And Iowa over Michigan, 59-42. Taking a look at, I want to make sure I catch all the necessary stuff. World Baseball Classic is going on this evening. It's the 3rd iteration of the World Baseball Classic, American Revolution, War for Independence, essentially. Great Britain is taking on the United States. That is in the top of the first. Great Britain 1-0 over the United States on Fox. I'm definitely going to be, once we're done here, I'm going to be going over there to watch that one. That's going to be
Well,
really
I'm watching the Alabama game, so you know me.
There you go. There we go. Canada over Colombia earlier today, 8-2. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Those were your box scores.
What I love even more is pour it over box scores.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of college basketball, Sean, the UConn men can't find a way to win the Big East. St. John's, back-to-back Big East champions.
What happened?
What happened? UConn loses to Marquette. St. John's plays Marquette. St. John's has already beat Marquette this year by like 15 points.
St. John's
what do you think is going to happen?
Good.
Dude, the Johnnies. I don't know. I listen, they made the tournament last year. They went semi-far through into the tournament. Like,
I was manifesting UConn wins for both. I don't see that happening, honestly, but just
yeah. I'm surprised. St. John's, listen, they used to be really good in the 80s, late 70s, 80s. Rick Pitino has come in there and completely brought this college basketball team back. I love it. St. John's is not far away from where my sister lives. They're the pride of Queens, man. It's great. It's great for basketball in New York City right now that St. John's is playing.
Cinderella story coming up with St. John's.
Listen. They're going to have a good chance to play some home games with the tournament being in New York City. They're going to have home crowd for quite a few games.
We'll see how they rank by the end of next week, 2 weeks?
No, next Sunday. Next Sunday at 6 o'clock, folks. We'll see you there for that, which gets us into quickly.
I didn't realize it was already the 7th.
That's right. PTC Bracketology. Next Sunday, 6 o'clock p.m., Sean and I are going to come live while they are going through the brackets live on CBS. We'll have live commentary for you, following along. You can head on over right now to the NCAA March Madness bracket website, sign up and join PTC Bracketology 2026, the group, and have your bracket ready to go. We are going to be filling them out live for you here next Sunday.
Yeah. So after they do the selection, they'll be live. So while we do that, so
correct, and that's for the men's and the women's. We're going to be doing that for both.
I'm trying to remember what time that is. Is it? It's 6 o'clock, right?
6 o'clock for men's.
And yes, it goes live. I think it goes live at 7 o'clock to do the bracket, and then the women's at 7 o'clock.
Then they announce at 7, and then it goes on at 8. Yeah. So what we'll do is, for folks who are watching here, we will do the men's bracket. We'll watch live with y'all. We'll do the bracket. We'll probably watch the women's picks, and then we'll take that break. We'll take that break before the women's bracket decisions or those picks are made. So should be an exciting time.
It will be.
Yeah. Make sure to head on over.
First time we're doing it live, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We kind of missed doing. I mean, we didn't do it live last year. We didn't even watch the thing to you that was Japan at the time. So
you were, yeah. You were overseas.
Very unfortunate timing, but.
Yeah, but we're really excited for y'all to join us. We'll have more details, of course, shared across social media about specifically how to get into the bracket, how to join the PTC Bracketology 2026 group. So you got your picks ready to go. Sean, super duper excited about that. So just want to quickly go through, of course, tonight for Team USA, the lineups at 8 o'clock p.m. You got Schwarber, Bregman, Judge, Harper, Will Smith, You got Henderson. Listen, Roman Anthony for Team USA. He has been hitting dingers for Team USA. Red Sox fans should be excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for
about
him.
Roman Anthony here.
Like we really need him to step up once April hits, May hits. I mean, not just Roman Anthony. We need the other guys to step up too. But
yeah, you're gonna need Marcelo Meyer if he makes this roster at second base to really step up. Trevor Story, Trevor to step it up. Really excited. Listen, you also have Clement at second. Pete Crow Armstrong, who the Mets gave him up to the Cubs.
I remember that.
Become a real superstar, real superstar for the Chicago Cubs. This U.S. lineup is really great. Tarek Skubal is going to be on the mound this evening for Team USA. The one thing I will say, I'm not tuning in live right now because we're just wrapping up here. But supposedly Tarek Skubal is going to be getting some limited innings. He wants to be ready for the beginning of the season. He is the opening day pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. So they want to make sure.
Very understandable for him to do that. So
yeah. And then quickly, Sean, just want to get your thoughts on this. This came across my feed. We were talking about pitching staffs these last two episodes. This is from our friends over at justbaseball.com. They really released the top 10 starting pitching 1-2 punches. Are you surprised, Sean, that Crochet and Suarez is number 4, or does that make sense to you?
I mean, honestly, we don't know how Suarez is going to be this year. I think it's actually a perfect spot, honestly. I think they're giving Dodgers a little of a – see, I think Dodgers should be a little bit down.
Yeah.
I think they have it right with Detroit. I think Seattle needs to be second.
Incredible. Yep. I agree with that.
I honestly think the Phillies should be above Boston, then Boston, and then the Dodgers, and then Texas. I don't know why. Maybe Blue Jays a little higher. I mean, I kind of agree with Mets being there at 8.
Yeah, we don't know. Nolan McLean, he's a rookie this year, and we're all hyped on Nolan McLean. It's 8 of his cards. It's not a bad list, but I agree with you. We're on the Seattle. Listen, I might end up buying a Mariners hat for this season because I am on the Mariners train right now. Like Brian Wu, and I don't think we're talking about how good Logan Gilbert is. Like we're talking potential AL Cy Young here next to Tarek Skubal.
Yeah. Unless it'll be Garrett Crochet this year. Who knows?
And I agree with you about the Dodgers. Yamamoto and then Snell. I'm not sure Snell has proven himself over these last few seasons.
No.
He's been back and forth between multiple teams. Was not great in San Diego. His ERA was fine. I mean, but he gave up runs, man. He gave up runs at the worst times.
His probably best career is when he was with Tampa.
Yes. The minute he left Tampa, I don't know. But you're right. The Dodgers being at number 2. I know there's probably a lot of people that are like, what do you mean Blake Snell's not there? I don't think he's that good. He's not better than Garrett Crochet. If we're doing this in order, he's not better than Garrett Crochet. And to be 100% honest with you, he is not better than Jesus Luzardo.
You know what's Luzardo's on here that I thought they were going to be on? I think the Yankees are going to be on here. Just because.
Yeah, I would think even at number 10, like the fact that we have Chris Sale and Spencer Strider at number 10, like Strider, sure.
Yeah.
But I like the Blue Jays being on this list. Cease and Gaussman together are dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
I think Texas. I said Texas a little too high. I mean,
Nathan Eovaldi. I mean, you guys had Eovaldi.
I mean, you guys had DeGrom. DeGrom's not as good as he used to be. I mean,
he's been injured. Yeah. I think Blue Jays definitely should be higher. Logan Webb and Robbie Ray. Like the fact that the Giants, maybe, I don't know. We don't know about the Giants just yet.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not big familiar of the pitching.
But I mean that's Seattle. Going back to Seattle, man. Brian Wu
do you
and
think
Logan
Seattle
Gilbert.
is better than Detroit? You think Seattle
They're going to compete? I think it's Detroit and then Seattle number 2. But listen, if Framber Valdez gets hurt, or if I'm not worried about Tarek Skubal not playing well. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. I'm worried about Framber Valdez staying healthy. And I think if it's just Tarek Skubal and then maybe Jack Flaherty has to come in and be that number 2 guy, you got Tarek Skubal and Jack Flaherty. I don't think that's as good as Brian Wu and Logan Gilbert, to be honest with you.
I mean, do we see them picking up another starting pitcher before the trade deadline?
The Detroit Tigers?
Yeah.
I think it really comes down to whether Jack Flaherty can be a number 3, which I truly believe he can be. But they have a lot of young pitchers too.
I'm just thinking that 4 and 5 spot. I don't know who.
I don't think the Phillies are done with Christopher Sanchez and Jesus Luzardo. They do have my guy who was on the Mets. We traded, of course. I can't believe my name is leaving me right now. Was really good for the Mets. He's their number 3 right now. I think looking at all these teams in terms of teams that might need pitching at some point, I think you got to put the Phillies on there. I think, they're number 3. They're not sure about just yet. Definitely Texas. Yeah. Like you're going to heavily rely upon Jacob deGrom and Nathan Eovaldi. You gotta go looking for pitching, man.
I think San Francisco as well, honestly.
San Francisco as well. Yeah, with Logan Webb and Robbie Ray. And again, the Mets. Like Freddie Peralta is number 1. Absolutely. Freddie's going to be fantastic as a starting pitcher for the Mets. It's just Nolan McLean. Is Nolan the guy? If you put Kodai Senga there at number 2, does he have a really good year? I would have put Kodai Senga there before Nolan McLean because at least he's a little bit more proven. I would even put David Peterson there before I would put Nolan McLean. But the Mets are another team. It's like we don't know how our pitching is going to go yet. We may have to make moves.
I kind of feel like with the Red Sox getting all these new pitchers, even though we say we had people saying that we did good. I believe in Garrett Crochet. I believe in Ranger Suarez, but
Garrett Whitlock,
maybe. I feel like he should be number 2 over Ranger. I don't know. They're pretty.
No, Ranger Suarez deserves it. He was number 2 in the NL Cy Young race.
No, not yeah.
But it's your number 3, right? It's your number 3, 4, and 5. Is Brian Balo going to be your number 3? Or number 4?
Is Sonny Gray is Sonny Gray the Sonny Gray that used to be?
That's the other thing, man.
That's
the other thing. Sonny Gray's your number 3. Yeah. I don't know.
He's getting up there of age. He's 36. So
yeah. The Red Sox made a move to finally go get Joe Ryan. I think you'd be looking at a different situation.
That's just me. We agreed that last year. It never happened.
Yeah, I know. If you had Crochet, Suarez, and then Joe Ryan, 1, 2, 3 punch, that'd be that'd be incredible.
Then having Sonny Gray as a 5th, maybe.
Yeah, Sonny Gray as a 5th would be absolutely incredible too. Anyway,
and then you said Whitlock for 4. So that's perfect for me, but.
That would work out pretty well. Yeah. Wow. All right. Last couple things here, Sean, before we wrap it up on this fine Saturday evening. We want to plug a couple of amazing opportunities for you to see us here, the Painting the Chat crew, and PTC Rips, which is not just a shop on eBay where I'm selling my cards and some of the stuff that I'm finding. And,
it's not just a live stream we do every couple months.
Right. Yeah. It's not just that. We are actually going to be we set up at the last show, New England Toy and Record Show. We did a lot more collectibles. We had some cards. And one of the things that people said to us was, wow, we didn't know you guys had cards. And it was like, well, then we need to really dig deep into this. So,
yeah. First
show of 2026, Sean. Come see us at the Cool and Collectible Card Show at the Crystal Athletic Training Facility in Sanford, Maine on April 11th, 9 a.m. to 2. John, Bob Tewksbury is going to be there. I'm really excited. We get to finally set up and sell cards, buy, sell, and trade cards. It's going to be a blast.
It's just all cards, and it's not just a mixture of things. I know, like you said before, our last show was all the collectible stuff, and the things I sold the most were cards. So maybe, like you said, we got to keep to that. I got a couple cards that's coming in actually that I'm going to be selling. Maybe a couple graded ones there. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So you folks can come and see PTC Rips at the Cool and Collectible Card Show. Big shout out to the entire team there. They're doing something special. 200 tables, 200 vendors are going to be there with Topps, Pokemon, Panini, One Piece stuff. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other cool collectibles cards.
Probably going to be Magic could
probably
as well. All sports. Who knows?
Who knows? But it's going to be a really great show, and we can't say enough great things. So make sure to keep it locked here to Painting in the Chat. We're looking forward to talking to the organizer of this event. He's going to be coming on talking about his love for card collecting and, essentially how he came up with this idea to do the Cool and Collectible Card Show up in Sanford, Maine. So we've got that coming up. And then, Sean, the Capital City Card Show, April 26th. Listen, I had a great conversation with Grant. He's really excited that PTC Rips is going to be there. He wants you all to know that it's going to be a great Sunday event for local folks in Concord, New Hampshire. If you're in the central part of New Hampshire, monthly card show, buy, sell, trade. PTC Rips will be there as well.
We'll be the April one, but we'll see. Well, we don't know what's happening in a few months. We might go to all of them. Who knows? Keep an eye open for us. We'll be posting stuff. And if you're watching us here live, we'll let you know if we're going to the next one or not. So
absolutely. Yeah. So we'll be looking forward to talking to Grant. Make sure to check out our social media. We'll have more about it. But Sean, just another event to, get to meet folks, trade cards, buy cards, sell cards, build up that community. Because I think the one thing that we're starting to notice too is through Painting the Chat and whatever else, is the card world and PTC Rips. It connects really well with the conversations we're having here and folks that are tuning in.
Yeah. It really is.
We look forward to seeing you in Concord at the Capital City Card Show on Sunday, April 26th. And again, April 11th, 2026, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Coming up right around the corner, the Cool and Collectibles Card Show in Sanford, Maine. Really looking forward to that.
Really.
All right, Sean.
Exciting. Yes.
You've hit that time here at the podcast. It's a little thing we like to call
plug time.
That's right. It is plug time here at Painting the Chat podcast. Mr. Sean Misha, where could people find you on social media?
You guys can follow me here on Twitter, Sean Michelin, right here. Instagram at @ZoneZ, and you could follow our TikTok page at Painting the Chat podcast. And where else you can find our podcast? You can find it there.
You guys can follow us over on Twitter, X at Paint the Chat Pod. That's probably where many of you are watching this live. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. Over on YouTube under Blockade Media, make sure to subscribe to Blockade Media for more Painting the Chat podcast, more PTC rips, of course, coming on later down the road here. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe, hit the like button on this video right now, and then also turn on notifications so you know when we go live, that you can share it out with your friends, join the conversation here and across social media. You guys can follow me over on Instagram at IG_RobinWVote, over here on Twitter and X at X_RobinWVote. Follow Painting the Chat podcast at Paint the Chat Pod. Also, make sure to check out our merch store. We've got a TeePublic. We've got brand new designs coming out this coming week. Really excited to get those out there. Kind of PTC Rips card focus, so that will be really cool. And also, Sean, I know you've seen the sweatshirt, but the Painting the Chat Golf Club, kind of country club style, that design is going to be releasing on hats and all kinds of things. You know, golf season's right around the corner. We want to make sure that you got Painting the Chat out on the course as well with you as you are, of course, shooting under 2, under 3, under 4 par round. Like, we know that you're shooting the best possible round you can when you're rocking PTC. So we'll see you on the course. We'll see you at sporting events. We will see you at card shows in the near future here.
We got a lot of exciting things upcoming, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun time. Yes, we will.
We can't wait to see you all there. For my co-host over there, Mr. Sean Michaud, this is Robin Vote signing off here on Painting the Chat podcast. We will see you all next week. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon.
Have a good night, everyone.
See ya.
Kevin calling, Kevin, I just wanted, if there's any way to be able to turn my computer off without make a big deal of it. Thank you.